Yeah, back again. Black Light, Cyberspace Ministry of the Aboriginal Universal Supreme Conscious Council of the Elders. I thought I'd throw that conscious in there because I'm talking to a conscious community mostly. And a lot of you don't know me. I'm not famous. I'm going to have this ministry set up not to have commentary on anything but the unity and the cohesion of our families. I'm talking about the melanated people. Uh, I'm just concerned with the melanated people. I mean, I'm a humanitarian, and I'm concerned with the whole planet and the people on it. Uh, but we're in it's a new election year, and we've been bamboozled and fooled all up until now. And I've been trying to get our people to, wake up to the fact that all is not well in America. And we know it, and we have no alternative methods. But we've been trying everything. So we got to try something new, something that hasn't been tried before. We done marched, protest, and demonstrated, riot, rebellion. But we never got into unity with each other. Every time, the opposition that we are up against uh, has a counter. Uh, they be blocking our action. As simple as that. So what we got to do is try something new. And so we got to work with what we got. You know, we got to work off the land. So we don't have much money, right? We got those that have big bucks, but we didn't we tried to plead with them and get them to come together in unity and help the grassroots out, but they're not gonna do it. And Floyd Mayweather is right. You know, he ain't got to do that. And we shouldn't even be mad with him for doing that. I mean, to each his own. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not expecting everybody to try what I'm suggesting. You know, everybody ain't gonna try this. But even the ones that call themselves conscious, even the FOI and the Hebrew Israelites and the Moors, they not gonna try this, you know, because because they didn't think of it, and that's another problem we got in our community. If you're not the one that think of it, you're not gonna give aid to the one that does think of it. So that's why I'm using this cyberspace ministry, because I ain't got to claim fame to the idea or to this. If it start working, that's all I want to see. I want to see us uh, outshine the devil. I want to see us make something work for once. And the devil ain't never thought of this, and he kind of showed it he kind of sure that you ain't gonna do this anyway, because you're too in love with those Benjamins. What I'm suggesting simply is this: to form block clubs. You know, I'm talking about in the ghetto, what we call the ghetto, and that way you can have neighborhood watches, and you can also have a treasury, and you know, and if you want to apply for a grant, it's all right, supposed to be free money, but you're gonna bring the government in on the deal, so I wouldn't even worry about no grants, you know. So, but ain't nothing wrong with it. You're not committing anything, you know, any foul play. It's just that you're gonna be under scrutiny, you know. And so, but you could form your own, you know, like in the club do, man. The club got a treasury that they work out of, you know, and they have a secretary and so forth like that. But see, the thing what's cool about this is you're all on the block helping each other, man. And you ain't work, you know, you spending taxes, but they ain't gonna do nothing, man. You know, you might have a field with grass up to your neck, a vacant lot with grass up to your neck, and they ain't gonna come in and cut it. Or you might have a raggedy house that needs to be torn down. They ain't gonna do it. So what? We do it ourselves. We put up the money, you know, pile our money up, and whatever needs to be done, you know, we do it ourselves. We hire the contractor. Then you can hire your brothers. You can hire black people, you know, that do that kind of work, you know, to do that. And they might, you know, throw something in there for free or something. You never know, man. You know. And if the whole neighborhood help them, that's cutting down costs right there, you know. And so another thing is to get off of DTE energy. I'm in Detroit, and DTE, the brothers got a problem with DTE here, you know. So solar panels. Now, in videos to come, I'm going to show you, illustrate to you step by step how easy it is to build solar panels, and then we could start solar panel factories and put panels on people's houses. A whole neighborhood could do it one house at a time, you know. I think the total cost shouldn't be no more than for good quality of everything, let's say about, I'm gonna give it a margin of 10 grand. You know, it shouldn't be over 10 grand, you know, for one house. Now you say, well, that's a lot of money. For one individual, it would be a lot of money. But if the project extends to your whole block, and it might take y'all a year or 2 years to get up 10 grand. But you're using this one house as a prototype. And also, you could go to the church and tie the church in with the block clubs, you know, because every community got a church, you know, in it. And you're giving tithe anyway to the church. And like I said before, one church used to pay the light bill for somebody that was behind in their light bill, and the church would, one member at a time, whatever you was behind in, they would pay for it. Well, why not build this? And then while you're doing it, you get expertise on how to build it, and then put it on one person, and then after that, put it on one person's house. Then after that, start a factory. Get you one more vacant buildings, you know, commercial buildings around you. Clean it out. Start a solar panel factory. Hire the youth, you know. And then every community got a pawn shop that you, when you uptight, You take your gold there. And you know, gold chain might be pure gold, might not be. Buy out all the gold and the silver and never take nothing else, no gold or nothing else. You could take other stuff there, you know, but don't take no gold or silver, because you can melt that down and make your own money. Use that money in your community, you know, and if you can't find no way to use it in your community, sit on it. Put it in the church. Let the church be your bank, you know. And then you could take that gold, and one brother on Sinetta was talking about overseas, brothers overseas. Then you could trade with brothers overseas using that gold as a collateral or currency, you know. You understand? Then if Hades need something, you know, form up a collection and don't wait till Hillary and all them do it. Go over there. Y'all do it. The neighborhood do it. You know, I got some more suggestions, but my time is running short. You sitting on this gold, you could trade that gold. That gold is good all over the world. Gold and silver, copper is good all over the world. You know, them copper pennies, man. Y'all see all these products they making with the pennies. Man, I know all y'all saving them pennies, and if you don't, you see them on the ground, pick them up, and you make you something. They got copper frying pans now. They got copper socks. They got, man, melt them pennies down. You know, you gotta use what you got to get what you want. You know, and you can't wait on nobody in the government to do nothing that for you what you can do for yourself, man. Do for self, man. What Elijah say, do for self. You're growing food in your backyard. At least I am. You know. Y'all could, you know, bring the price of those vegetables and fruits down if you start growing food in your backyard. Start having beehives, man. Make your own honey. You know. You need to be on honey instead of sugar anyway. You know. Beehives make money. I mean, you know, bees is getting scarce anyway. So, you know, make your own honey. Man, there's so much we can do, but we got to quit being lazy. Take some of these homeless people, you know, into these vacant houses, and you ain't got to tell nobody what you're doing. You ain't got to say we're going to do this. Just do it. Get you somebody that's got a construction company. Go in there and start putting these homeless people to work and let them live in there. You know, you ain't gotta wait for Habitat for Humanity to select you, man. So y'all sit back, man. Y'all done got so lazy. Only thing on y'all minds is sleeping, sex, dressing, sex, sleeping, eating. But you done lost your building abilities. You don't want to build no more. You just want to destroy and tear down each other. So, you know, you got to use your imagination now. You got to use your mind now. If you don't, they're going to put you to sleep. Because, see, they're using robots, man. Slowly but surely, robots is going to take your jobs. Where they just could have one man run about an army of robots, put you out of work, because you can't think and do for yourself. I might come back with one more. This is Black Light Out.